Hi, I'm Patrick with a preview of next week's big soap shocks. Ronnie kicks off again when Jack takes baby James with him and Michael to the Vic, and we all know why she's upset. An exasperated Jack asks Michael if he can work at the gym full time, and his wish is granted when Max sacks him for disloyalty. Nervy Ronnie wants rid of Michael, so when she sees Phil's back from holiday, she asks him if he can do her a little favour. Nothing much, just get rid of him. Roxy doesn't see Michael quite the way her sis does. In fact, when he helps her rescue an accidentally locked-in Amy, she appears ever so smitten. Ronnie impatiently badgers Phil to get on with the deed, and soon enough, Michael's bundled into the back of a van. He's dumped miles away, not exactly the end Ronnie hoped for, but the grand opening of the gym is in peril when he doesn't show up. Jody gives Darren the heave-ho when baby George is burnt by some curling tongs while in her care. But Darren refuses to hand George back to Heather, and Jody doesn't fancy being a stepmum, not at her tender age. So Darren tries to care for him alone, but it's a struggle, and he soon asks Heather to share parenthood, which is music to Jody's ears, and she decides to take him back. Next, it's Corrie. Kevin Webster's got some cheek, huffing and puffing about Sally, the divorce papers, and her new bloke. I mean, Kev, come on, you fathered a baby with your mate's wife. But he's livid when he learns Sally not only cooked for Jeff, she had him for breakfast too. What do you do when you're angry with the world? Well, Kev takes his fury out by buying a scratchy. And he wins big, so when Sally meets him to sign the divorce papers, Kevin asks her to give the marriage another go, while keeping quiet about his winnings. But Tyrone tells Sally he's loaded, and far from wanting him back, she wants half his loot. Kev didn't see that coming. Meanwhile, the McDonalds make the Ewings look like the Waltons, and Becky goes on a drunken rampage after criticism from Liz. But she doesn't get any support from Steve, who turns on her and tells her first she drove away his daughter, and now his mother. After Liz tells him she's leaving because she can't bear to watch Becky ruin his life, she meets an old face at a hotel bar. And soon enough, Big Jim is around playing peacemaker. How times change, but Steve isn't listening. When the bank manager turns down Liz's loan for the Rovers, it looks like the battle for the boozer is over. But is it? Finally, we're in Emmerdale. Kelly King has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? But Kelly shouldn't get too carried away because Carl is about to step in and look after his bewildered brother. He sends Jimmy to the wrong meeting place and fronts up to Kelly, warning her off, even physically threatening her. Carl tries to convince Jimmy to forget Kelly and get back on track with Nicola. But Jimmy tells Scarlett that Kelly claims they were having an affair. Then Bob Hope is shocked when Kelly turns up asking to stay a few nights, and she won't be alone. Jackson's showing no signs of cheering up and is insulted when Jerry asks him to be his son's godfather, but he has a change of mind when Hazel intervenes. On the day of the christening, however, he backs out, despite Aaron arriving and insisting he'll take him there. Jackson's angry at his meddling, and Aaron confesses that he and Hazel watched the video diary and know about his death wish. Jackson throws him out, but can't help but be touched by the love his family and friends are showing him. Will this inspire him to get his life together?